Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a while. This is What's On. This is where we talk about the most recent branded videos that are noteworthy. And I'm Katie, and this is Connor. So first up is some really interesting work that was put out by this Swedish contraception brand called RFSU. With this series of videos, what they've done is shown this really broad and varied emotional scope of how women react in response to the results of a pregnancy test. So it's not just good or bad. Within the series, we see disappointed, shocked, excited. So the billboard style pieces are really interesting because essentially there's no dialogue. They're so simple. They rely completely on the performance and the facial expressions of the actress and then the text itself. So you have these pieces that stand out really nicely in a social media feed. So next up, we're headed to the Philippines where Vix produced this video called Just a Boy. And it's a true story actually, based on this young boy who as an infant is diagnosed with HIV, and it's his story along with his caregiver. What's interesting about this piece is to see how different cultures are presenting emotional stories. And I think it's really great to see Vix getting behind this kind of meaningful stories and putting it out there. On the flip side of this highly emotional content are the French and a supermarket called Intermarché, and this piece that they put out called C'est Magnifique, which is essentially about this widower who's trying to reconnect with a loved one. And I won't tell you more, go watch the piece. It's certainly an emotional story, but it's very, very subtle. And it's one that you almost have to watch a couple of times to really understand some of the more nuanced meanings behind it and all these sort of little moments that happen for him. All right, so now let's talk about Visit Seattle. They are a brand who are doing amazing things with their video content all around. They've partnered with Vice to create their own platform, really, called visitseattle.tv. Their most recent series they put out, which is called Family Style, is especially beautiful. And it's a group of stories about immigrant chefs who take their cuisine from their home and bring it into Seattle and how it contributes to this really lush food landscape there. Now, Apple. They put out a lovely little piece called Underdogs, which basically serves to highlight how their devices can work in the workplace. The characters are so endearing, the actors do such a wonderful job, there's like all the suspense and tension and comedy, it's just a really well-made story, and then within that you get to see all the functions of the device. Okay, that is all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching. We very much appreciate it. If you have questions, comments, ideas, throw those in the comment section. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Thanks, bye.